Sometimes I try and you might feel stuck inside. The mind is good at lying. It makes you feel you want to cry. But better days are coming, they're just around the way. Whenever you feel lonely, oh, remember you are here today. Just don't stop. Don't stop, keep dancing. Oh, baby, I am where you are. Don't stop, keep dancing. 'Cause right here, right now, is all that we've got. It's all that we've got. Yeah. Tomorrow's always, always greener in our eyes. The only thing that's certain is the sun when it arrives. 'Cause better days are coming.
Attention, Mountaineer family. The commencement ceremony is about to begin. At this time, please locate the nearest emergency exit. Please silence your cell phones, tablets, and other electronic devices, and turn your attention to the outstanding students who are the focus of this day. This is their moment to shine, so please give them and their many accomplishments your full attention. Now, let's get ready to welcome our graduates.
For 155 years, West Virginia University has been graduating talented leaders who make our world a better place. Today, we celebrate the May 2025 graduates who continue that legacy. Please welcome the candidates for graduation from the College of Applied Human Sciences, marching behind a Citron banner carried by Frankie Tack, Teaching Associate Professor, School of Counseling and Well-Being. And now, please welcome members of the Platform Party. Matt Campbell, Interim Director for the School of Education and the School of Counseling and Well-Being. Dana Volker, Director of the School of Sports Sciences. Jessica Troilo, Associate Dean for Research and Academic Affairs. Tom Williams, Superintendent of Kanawha County Schools and today's commencement speaker. Interim Dean Nathan Sorber, College of Applied Human Sciences. Grand Marshal Amy Kennedy Root. And Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Paul Kreider. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem and remain standing for our alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. At this time, please welcome to the podium College of Applied Human Sciences Interim Dean Nathan Sorber.
Good morning, faculty, family members, honored guests, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2025. As Interim Dean of the College of Applied Human Sciences, it is my privilege to celebrate this extraordinary milestone with you today. Today marks not just the culmination of years of dedication and hard work, but the beginning of an exciting new chapter in your lives. You faced challenges, overcame adversity, and persevered. As you sit here today, you may reflect on how you found purpose, pursued your unique path, and transformed aspirations into achievements and potential into professional identity. I want you to take a moment to acknowledge that success is rarely achieved alone. Would our graduates please join me in a round of applause for the parents, family members, friends, and loved ones who have supported you throughout this journey and are celebrating with you here today. And now may we recognize the outstanding faculty who are sitting amongst you and who have guided, challenged, and inspired you on this journey. As graduates of the College of Applied Human Sciences, you leave here with something truly special. Your education wasn't simply theoretical, confined to an ivory tower. It was applied. It was hands-on. It was purposeful for your future. Whether you studied in education, counseling, or sports sciences, you've received a deeply relevant education designed specifically for your future endeavors and the rapidly changing world you're about to enter. As John Dewey, one of America's greatest educational philosophers, once said, "Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself." Your learning doesn't end today. It transforms. The foundations you've built here will continue to evolve as you apply your knowledge to shape the world. In our classrooms, laboratories, athletic facilities, and in-the-field experiences, you've developed not just knowledge, but wisdom. Not just skills, but artistry in your practice. Not just competence, but a readiness to apply what you have learned. Each of you is now prepared with real experience to make a real difference. Our future educators will shape the minds and hearts of future generations. Our counselors will heal the visible and invisible wounds. Our sports science professionals will transform health outcomes, wellness, and human performance. As legendary tennis champion Arthur Ashe once said, "Success is a journey, not a destination. The doing is often more important than the outcome, and your influence will be measured not just by achievements and accolades, but by the lives you touch along the way and the positive change you create through your daily work. This is the essence of our college." Rest assured, you are ready to depart, equipped to transform lives and communities, implement solutions to address the critical problems facing the people of this state and beyond. But please know, no matter where your journey takes you, the country roads can always lead you back to WVU, where you'll find open arms and proud mountaineers ready to welcome you back home. Thank you. Next, the following students have demonstrated their pioneering spirit as graduates of WVU's Country Roads program. The program is a collaboration between the WVU Center for Excellence in Disabilities, the College of Applied Human Sciences, and the Office of the Provost. These students have paved the way for future students to pursue their own college educations by completing the non-degree certificate program focused on occupational preparation, leadership, social development, and independent living. I would like to now invite Dr. Leslie Cottrell, Program Director for the Country Roads program, to present these certificates. Please join us as we celebrate the accomplishments of Cara Bull, Kayla Jones, Claire Naylor, Joshua Reinhardt, Brody Renner, and Jared Thomas. And now it is my honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Tom Williams, Superintendent of Kanawha County Schools and proud West Virginia University alumnus. I believe the WVU fight song has actually been on his ringtone for several years. Dr. Williams is retiring in a few short months, capping a remarkable 40-year career in education. He started in 1985 and served in various roles during his career as a teacher, counselor, principal, and the last 5 years as the superintendent of the largest school system in West Virginia. It might be naive to say he's seen it all, but that would be pretty darn close. In addition, under his leadership, our college has forged a rich partnership with Kanawha County Schools that is making a generational impact in child literacy and directly addressing the reading crisis in our state. Our partnership exemplifies what can be achieved when higher education and public schools unite around a common purpose of improving lives through education. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Tom Williams.
Good morning, everyone. To the family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, to the graduates, congratulations, you made it to the finish line. Now, I want to be honest with you. Standing up here feels a little surreal, not just because I'm giving a commencement address, but because I sat in those seats wearing a cap and gown, just like you, what seems like just a few years ago, when actually it was a very long time ago. I graduated from WVU in 1981 with a bachelor's degree in secondary education. I scaled these same hills, studied all night, cheered loudly on Saturdays, and learned some of the most important lessons of my life, both in and outside of the classroom. Since my first graduation back in '81, I have earned 2 additional degrees from this university, which either makes me a lifelong learner or someone who really likes to take finals. I'll let you decide that. Today is a celebration of your hard work. The late nights, the early mornings, the group projects that tested your patience and your faith in humanity have paid off. You have earned your degree. And now you're heading out into a world, let's be honest, that doesn't always come with a clear map. It's full of opportunities, challenges, and unknowns, but it's also full of moments that will shape your legacy. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, legacy. Now, when we hear the word legacy, we often think of something that's left behind at the end of a long career. But I believe legacy isn't just something you leave, it's something you build every single day. You build it through the way you treat people, through the work you do, through the example you set, especially when no one's watching. So let me tell you a little bit about my own journey. Growing up, we didn't have very much. I worked multiple jobs to put myself through college, and I didn't do it for glory or applause. I did it because I wanted to build a better life for myself and someday for my family. After I started teaching at St. Albans High School, My wife and I had our first child. 2 years later, we had our second. We were young, starting our careers and trying to figure it all out. For several years, we didn't have furniture in every room of the house. There were days and weeks when we stretched every dollar we had, but our kids never went without. I picked up summer jobs. I went to night classes to earn more credentials, not because I loved taking exams in my 30s, but because I wanted to give my family a better life. I knew that no one was going to do it for me. And that's something I hope you take away with you. Life won't always be easy. Sometimes it will be uncomfortable and just downright difficult. But when you come out the other side, you'll be stronger. You'll be a better teacher, coach, counselor, leader, parent, partner, human. President Franklin Roosevelt once said, "A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor." And that's always stuck with me, because the truth is, the hard times, they're the ones that shaped you. They test what you're made of. That is why the folks, like my grandparents, who lived through the Great Depression of the 30s and World War II, are called the greatest generation. They certainly did not have smooth sailing. Imagine if you couldn't go to Starbucks or even have coffee every day because it was rationed. Imagine going without meat or gas for your car or rubber for the tires and many other things because they were either too expensive or they were being rationed for the war effort. FDR also said, "Take a method and try it. If it fails, admit it and try another way. But above all, try something." There is no shame in failure. The shame comes when you don't pick yourself up and try another way. That's just good advice. You don't have to get it all right the first time. No one does. But try, show up, and keep going. And while we're on wisdom from past presidents, JFK said, "In a crisis, be aware of the danger, but recognize the opportunity." You'll face challenges in your life and in your career. We all do. But within every challenge, there's a chance to learn, to grow, and to lead. Sometimes it's hard to see in the moment, but it's there. I also want to share one more piece of advice that's been important in my life, and maybe even more important today than ever. And I'm sure you've heard this from your parents and other important adults in your life countless times. Be careful who you surround yourself with. You are, whether you like it or not, the company you keep. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, who inspire you, who lift you up, people who want you to succeed, and who will call you out when you're not living up to your potential. That goes for your professional life as well. As superintendent of Kanawha County Schools, I've surrounded myself with folks who are smarter than me. They constantly push me to think differently and to encourage me to move forward. If you're always the smartest, strongest, or most motivated person in the room, you're probably in the wrong room. Find people who make you better and be the person who makes others better as well. Maya Angelou said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So be the kind of person who makes others feel seen, respected, and valued. It's just not what you do, it's about how you make people feel when you're doing it. And while you're at it, take her advice on this as well. Ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. You're entering a world where opportunities don't always show up with flashing neon lights. Sometimes you have to knock on the door or perhaps build the door yourself. Speak up, go after what you want, and when you get it, be ready. So, class of 2025, you've already started building your legacy. Keep going. Be kind, be brave, be curious, work hard, lift others, own your story, don't settle, don't coast, And don't forget where you came from. You've got what it takes, I know you do. So go out there and show the world what Mountaineers are made of. Congratulations, thank you, and remember where you are. No matter how far away from Morgantown you go, and this is very important, when you hear the song, Sweet Caroline, you know what the real words to that song really are. Beat Pitt, but more importantly, let's go Mountaineers.
I will now present the students who fulfill the requirements for graduation from the College of Applied Human Sciences at West Virginia University. I invite Provost Kreider to join me to congratulate our graduates. Presenting the candidates for the Doctorate of Philosophy in Coaching and Teaching Studies. Candace Brink. Lindsay Bernizen. Now the candidate for the Doctorate of Education in Instructional Design and Technology, Gabriela Martin Barboza. Now the candidates for the Doctorate of Philosophy in Education, Marcy Raoul. Susan Elizabeth Taylor. Now the candidates for the Doctorate of Philosophy in Educational Theory and Practice, Erica Ferrer Ariza. Now the candidates for the Doctorate of Philosophy in Higher Education, Sandra Aivor.
Jade Janelle Irving. Katie Elizabeth Beck. Now the candidates for the Doctorate of Philosophy in Sport, Exercise, and Performance Psychology. Jackson Scott Judkins. Jared Austin Llewellyn. Kimberly Ann Granados Tolentino. Now presenting the candidates for the Master of Arts in Counseling. Mary Lucille Adams. Sophie Bervardi. Shelby Cruz. Elizabeth Rose Critchfield. Ella Beatrice Essek Beatty. Marley Kesterson. Madison Ligon. Neela Manivanan. Carly Millick. Hattie Murphy. Sheridan Elizabeth O'Donnell. Kelsey O'Shields. Jasmine May Reynolds. Erin Schaefer. Bethany Scott. Mia Mackenzie Sebastian. Madison Shefflett. Gage Smith. Charlie Steinspring. Haley Tate. Peyton Tomlinson. Samantha Whaley. Vienna Ray Windish. Elizabeth Shea Wright. Now the candidates for the Master of Arts in Higher Education Administration. Emily Grace Chapman. Haley Stuck. Now the candidate for the Master of Arts in Instructional Design and Technology. David Guelph. Now the candidates for the Master of Arts in Literacy Education. Sarah Irene Brown. Kiara Renee Bush. Kianda Danelle Tyro Dudrow. Amy Kraft. Peyton Kokora. Josie Lewis. Sarah Elizabeth Money. Kristen Smith. Now the candidates for the Master of Arts in Special Education. Kimberly Buckland Hera. Taylor Barnes Layden. Rachel Christine Matioski. Emma Mae Musser. Erin Frances Pride. Now the candidates for the Master of Science in Clinical Rehabilitation and Mental Health Counseling. Hydea Bartley. Reagan Hogan. Anna Marie D'Annunzio. Samantha Brianne Rahal. Emily Richards. Madison Lynn Willard. Now the candidates for the Master of Science in Coaching and Sport Education. Ethan H. Knepp. Brooke Nicole Roski. Hannah Swerpel. Now presenting the candidates for the Master of Science in Executive Sport Management. Chloe Elizabeth Chipman. Antonio Martin Bachman. Now presenting the candidates for the Master of Science in Physical Education, Teacher Education. Justin Jacobs. Hannah Fowler. And also with the Master of Science in Physical Education, Teacher Education, Nicholas Daniel Egnots. Lauren Pernice. Now the candidates for the Master of Science in Executive Sport Management. Creighton Atkin. Jackson Luke Beaver. Keenan Coley. Kamga Williams Tresser. Now presenting the candidates for the Master of Science in Sport Management. Madeline Bartley. Caitlin Ann Beagle. Blake Bowers. Raymond Denson. Tyler Flood. Griffin Stone Lamb. Sonny Frost. Riley Jenkins. James Lee McFarland III. Andrew Paul Schiffer. Sydney Lane DeStefanis. Jonathan Stakem. Elizabeth Stash. Rachel Evelyn Vermeltfort. And also with a Bachelor of Science in Sport Management, Arya Iman Belisle. Logan Lipkovich. Christian John Piscatelli. Carter Schroyer. Henry Bray Dawson Schumacher. Now presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education, Emily Ray Ashcraft, Cameron Dawn Babel, Hannah Michelle Barger, Isabella Barnaby, Jenna Boyce, Naya Simone Brewer, Emily Marie Burgess, Haley Marie Mildred Cahill, Madeline Alexis Cantini, Lauren Cobb, Carly Collins, Emily Cheyenne Dean, Amy Deasy, Taylor Doolin, Isabella Claire Forche, Lourdes Giavengo, Chloe Lynn Hardesty, Kira Elizabeth Harkness, Caitlin Maria Harmon, Gabriella Josephine Harris, Samantha Hughes, Lindsay Hunt, Morgan Hunter, Anna Elizabeth Jamerson, Olivia Jolie Jackering, Madeline Mackenzie Kiefer, Bridget Mary Kiley, Ava Lillian Kimball, Alexandra Knight, Olivia Grace Krinoff, Emily Laird, Grace Taylor Lentz, Julia Cassidy Long, Juliette Pearl Lucci, Maeve Elizabeth McGregor, Lauren Elizabeth Marcourt, Madeline Mars, Kira Matthews, Lauren Kaylee McClung, Kyle Benjamin McHugh, Megan Marie Michaels, Emily Grace Miller, Lindsay Diane Moran, Callie Maroka, Isabella Marie Mutillo, Rebecca Jo Natal, Alexis Marie Pullum, Nicole Ann Reynolds, Lydia Nicole Rhodes, Bethany Yvonne Riffle. Margaret Elaine Rudiger. Raquel Ruggieri. Sydney Selesky. Maylin Claire Sisson. Brooklyn Slade. Kayla Smirkovsky. Aaron Thomas. Grace Torpy. Sydney Elizabeth Tuttle. Alexandria Paige Van Dyne. Kelsey Joyce Walsh. Ricky Madison Watson. Caleb Daniel Williams. Elizabeth Carolyn Witzke. Hope Wright. Victoria Ann Zukowski. Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Health and Well-Being, Emily Bender, Emma Grenier, Nevaeh Pastorelli, Audrey Catherine Rome. Now the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Mental Health and Addiction Studies. Casey Reed Barker. Emily Kathleen Braham. Seth Edwards. Callie Hodgkins. Kristen Rose Kleiner. Gabriela Reyes. Lauren Kathleen Saluski. Ashton Alexandra Erling. Carly Wall. Landon Cole Wheeler. Ella Jo Wicks. Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Sport Leadership, Jaden Isaiah Bray. Benjamin Conrad Cochran. Mia Williams. Kekora Tarnu. Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Child Development and Family Studies, Rachel Justine Bittner. Caitlin Rose Carr. Kiera Jones. Mary Michael Leahy Strobel. Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Coaching and Performance Science, Christopher Anarumo. Ryan Burton. Kyle Fotopoulos. Joshua Mark Fulton. Antonio Ignacio. Matthew David Capusta. Dylan Cohn. Madeline Lacoe. Nathan Lance. Daniel Lindstrom. Kyle Lundgren. Connor Macbeth. Braden Osborne, Scott Samples, Roanoke Ryan Shirk, Abby Uhas, Douglas Jerome Zhang II, Now the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Health and Well-Being. J.W. Armstrong. Hayden Jeffrey Reinhard Apel. Austin Arnsmeyer. Andrew Scott Babus. Caitlin Beamsdorfer. Jade Bryan. Cassandra Rose Conti. Mia Isabella Cunningham. Kristen Detterman. Madison Rose Drenner. Kristen Tamar Duvere. Zachary Felker. Aiden Matthew Fleury. Taylor Mackenzie Ford. Marissa Fricky. Lindsay Nicole Fry. Carolina Whitney Gerwig. Noelle Adina Gabriel. Casey Gilroy. Isabella Gohill. Sydney Alexis Hawk. Madeline Ann Hernandez. Jacob Hufford. Olivia Adeline Hano. Casey Jablonski. Marlena Jackson. Jayla Lachelle King. Emily Sarah Knorr. Sarah Krusinski. Talia Page Lewis. Braylyn Rain Lipperman. Sarah McGinnis. Kate Marie Niedermeyer. Liliana Gabriella Palmer. Morgan Patriarca. Rena Sophia Richter. Haley Noel Rauschenthaler. Aiden Ruan. Sahand Sadavandi. Jordan Sadak. Dylan Gray Schultz. Evan Sholdes. Regina Rose Schultz. Hunter Simmons. Haley Justine Smith. Emma Frances Spaulding. Ella Soroka. Riley Elizabeth Stallone. Isaac Stewart. Nicholas Taylor. Jaden Olivia Tremblay, Alana Riley Trigg, Alina Turak, Sarah Wickham, Antonio Bachman, now the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Physical Education and Kinesiology. Tanner Close, Brianna Rose Cope, Kane Howe, Darius Redman, Anthony Lamont Richards II, Hannah Mae Robinson, Benjamin Sawchak, Nicholas Sluka, Joshua Watson, now the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Psychology. Lauren Adamick, Alexandra Isabella Bigley, Kirk Crandall Black, Morgan Taylor Burton, Delaney Margaret Card, Chase Michael Thomas Del Porto, Madison Nicole Downing, Mackenzie Jakevich, Luke Michael Hollowell, Jack Fisher Hawley, Hunter Michael Kohler, Cameron Latner, Andrew Leader, Ella Ann Mering, Emma Ferris, Ian Powell Sockhill, Marco Andres Tapia, Catherine Tenney, Taylor Walsh, now the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Sport, Exercise, and Performance Psychology. Joseph Bozen, Olivia Crandall, Mackenzie Lane Kizaminski, Kristen Jade McBride, Joseph David Nicky, Katrina Louise Olson, Jayla Taylor Parsons, Jonah Ferris. Now the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Sport Management. Bryson Adcock, James Vladimir Bailey, Gabriel Thomas Barrett, Philip William Benoit III, Kyle Brindley, Benjamin Brombos, Joseph Richard Caggiano, Aiden Charles, Jaden Marlene Collins, Andrew Thomas Curtis, Joseph Dylan Doss, Liam Dudley, Todd Michael Duncan, Ryan Finley, Bryn Freeling, Brian Gallen, Stephen Gordon, Cameron Matthew Grant, Maxwell Joseph Green, Griffin Davis Hankin, Ashton James Herndon, Connor Holland, Evan Hostutler, Reese Michael Howard, Elijah Willis Chukide Iwoner, Caleb Matthew Carnell, Ryan Lucas Kearns, Michael Wesley Kine, Hunter Langley, Kieran Leog, Ryan Joseph Leonard, Ahmad Franklin Lusain, Tatiana Libatova, Madeline Lucy, Aaron McGuire, Owen Haas Martin, Alexander Whitaker Martinez, James Ellis McMullen, John Ryan Mizurak, Jackson Sean O'Brien, Joseph Francis Palahunek, Jamie Phillips, Joel Polterak, Joseph Pastagon, Gianna Lynn Postowski, Tyler Radke, Charlotte Trainer Ralph, Michael Thomas Ray II, Peter Ruth, Hammond Russell IV, Rebecca Saccone, Ryan Lewis Sardi, Matthew Vincent Cardone, Alex Holcomb, Joe Zapula, Micah Daniel Ulysses, Jace Schaefer, Jacob Shoup, Ross Simon, Joshua Stanley, Luke Strickland, Will Swan, Dawson Andrew Taylor, Brody Thompson, Case Elizabeth Torsha, Austin Tucker, Luke Wallen, Zoe Carolyn Weinstock, Jacob Wayman, Brandon Michael Wan, Tyler Zaborski, now the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Youth and Family Sciences. Andrea Dawson, Chesney Bree Liggett, Sierra Beatrice Muntz, Skylar Nicole Queen, Jessica Marie Schroeder, Mia Jeanette Walters. Provost Kreider, this concludes the presentation of the candidates for graduation from the College of Applied Human Sciences.
Good morning again. How are y'all? Good morning. There you go. There you go. Tell you what a thrill it is for me to be here today with you to celebrate you, our May 2025 WVU College of Applied Human Science graduates. Congratulations to you. Today, each of you stands on the cusp of a future, ready to embark on a new journey, one that will take you farther than you will ever imagine. You're probably excited right now, maybe a little bit scared, but don't let your fear of the unknown paralyze you. Get started, get moving, take chances. And if you hit a roadblock, be willing to change course and find another way. Remember, there's always another way. Be confident in who you are and the strength that lies within. You have already met and overcome so many challenges, including a global pandemic. Your experience has made you resilient, adaptive, and strengthened your resolve. You've shown grit in the face of adversity. But I hope you've also gained empathy, realizing how important it is to be kind to yourself and others who may also be struggling. After all, that's the mountaineer way. Life can be hard, but it can also be an absolute joy, especially when you make connections, open your heart to others, and find purpose and meaning in your work. That is also the mountaineer way. As you take the next steps into the wider world, always remember that your WVU degree has value and will open doors for you, just as it has for the thousands who have graduated before you. You are ready and well equipped to drive into the future. Your WVU degree will open doors and provide a strong foundation for building a successful career and a happy life. Wear your gold and blue with pride and know that we couldn't be more proud of you. And remember that no matter how far you roam, you will always have a place here at WVU. We remain your home among the hills. And now the moment you've been waiting for. Will the graduates please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. As West Virginia's University's newest graduates, bachelors, you may move your tassels to the left side of your cap as a symbol of your achievement. All right. Congratulations to you again.
Please remain standing, graduates. University marshals will release you in an orderly manner after the platform party exits the floor.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her, minus lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hours, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, Lord, yesterday. Country road,